Meet the Nissan Cube, Japan's living room on wheels that made it to the UK for a couple of years. So between 2009 and 2011, this was actually available in UK dealers, but otherwise, the majority that you see will be imported. There were about 5,500 that sold in Europe, and currently there are just over 1,000 Nissan Cube registered in the UK. This particular one is a Kaizen, or Kaizen, and it's got a 1.6 petrol manual. It's based on a Renault platform, shared platform with Renault, and it's been a wonderful, quirky car to own for the last few months, but I've got some really fun projects to get on with, so now's the time to get rid. I've often wondered what to call the shape. I know it's called a cube, but you get rounded off squares are called squircles. So this is a rounded off cube. So that would that make it a sphere? A sort of spherical cube. My sister says that the car looks like a minion, and the butcher said to me, "What was that ugly thing that you had outside your unit the other night?" Now, for some reason, these were quite specced up. It's keyless entry. It's got the button on the door, which I suppose is quite common on these Japanese cars. It's got nav, Bluetooth, aircon, huge panoramic roof with this shade, and then this blackout blind. I haven't seen one without this wear in exactly this place, no matter what mileage. And this material is incredibly hard to vacuum. The only way I can describe it, sort of like mushroom, but it feels like a horse's nose, as weird as that is. I mean, there won't be everyone that knows exactly what that feels like, but it's soft. Sort of like memory foam. Weird. Loads of cup holders. The rear seat has what I've found to be typically Japanese. Pajero that I've got has this, where you can adjust the angle of the rear seats. But interestingly, the whole bench slides, which gives more space in the boot. Now, depending on whether the car is right-hand drive or left-hand drive, the wraparound window on the D-pillar is on the opposite side, so the full rear door is actually hinged on the other side, which I find quite interesting, because the factory cost of doing this will be considerable, because they're actually having to have two separate patterns, moulds, or however they're assembled, depending on the market. So with the seat forward, this rather useless parcel shelf thing, you've got an absolutely humongous boot, more like a van, and then we can pull these to fold the seats down. Oh, and now we can't get to the sliding seat. weird little storage compartment. But apparently they are designed to be like a living room. There's loads of space. Got yet another cup holder in each door. Loads of space in the back. Absolutely tons of headroom. The other thing that these seem to have as standard is rear view camera as well. Now, I'm not going to do a full driving review, just a quick video before I get rid of it, but it looks like a marshmallow and I'd say it drives exactly the same. It just flops. It's only got any poke in first gear. The rest of it, absolutely nothing. No power whatsoever. They didn't do one that was any quicker than 11 seconds to 60. I've never ever seen a car with such large sun visors. Not sure why they are that big. And the windscreen is notably upright, a bit like you get in Minis. But yeah, I definitely recommend owning one if you can get hold of one. Nice rare car, gets people talking, but I'm not so sure on the prices. People really do seem to charge a lot for these Japanese imports, and I'm not entirely sure why. It's not particularly good on fuel compared to UK cars, so this is just the choice if you want something that's incredibly quirky and everyone's going to recognise you in. He's pudgy, isn't he? Look at that little face. So anyway, look out for the projects I've got coming up. Hopefully a lot more interesting than the videos that I have been putting out. But if you have bared with me for a long time, I do appreciate it, and hopefully there'll be something decent to see in the future. Thanks for watching.